Good morning, it's 7 o'clock and we're going through the first lock. It's giving out a really rainy day, so I'm not sure how much filming we're going to do, but we're at Kilby Bridge and well, we've got 11 locks to do and it's giving out really bad weather, so we're going to see how we get on, and we're hoping to get on the visitor moorings in Leicester, so wish us luck. Not looking forward to today, I'll be honest. But we need to do a bit of miles because we're kind of a little bit behind schedule. So it's not raining too hard at the moment. So all being well, we can get a few locks done, and hopefully the rain won't be as bad as what it looks like on the weather forecast. It looks quite windy in the sky, although it's not too bad here at the moment. So we're at bridge 88. And now it's chucking it down. Rain, go away. Don't come back another day. Not till next week. Telltale signs that you're coming in towards the city. Although you get graffiti everywhere nowadays, don't you? Knightsbridge, 90.
About 2 foot down.
It does look really low.
How long this one is? I think this was quite mighty, isn't it? The water's really murky again here.
And then the boat starts dragging on the bottom.
How far is it to the next lock?
So I'm sat at the front of the boat now. I'm sat on the sofa because it's probably the best place to be. So the weight is more at the front because the boats are always deeper at the back than they are at the front. So if I sit at my weight's at the front, hopefully I might counterbalance it a little bit. Oh gosh. Just want to get to the next lock. So we've ground to halt. Managed to we did buy a boarding plank, which is come useful because Carl's just had to get out because we're just dragging the bottom so much. Carl's gone back to the lock above and he's going to let some water through. I am. You're going to the other lock first?
I've gone to look at the other lock.
So Carl was worried that the paddles was open on the lock below. See, the problem is I've got it going forward, look.
Move now. If you can move, just move and keep going.
Yeah, I've just got it in forwards gently. It's going forward very slowly.
Both gate paddles, so quite a bit more should start coming through.
Lovely. So yeah, he's letting some water into this pound. Luckily we hadn't got too far. I've just got it in forwards, I'm not pushing it because you can soon damage your boat. At least it's not chucking it down at the moment. Yeah. So I'm now travelling very, very slowly. He's letting some water through. So hopefully make it to the next lock. But it's very shallow. This is what we're contending with.
Leaving me again.
Sorry, yeah. Very fun. I'm going to swear then. This is very slow. Oh dear. Carl's main worry was that it would let water into this pound and the paddles was open on the lot below, which we're heading towards. What's that? So he's not let too much in, but it's about a mile long pound, so it's quite a long walk. So Carl's been and put some water in, but he didn't put enough in. I can still feel it dragging on the bottom. So typically this lot is empty. So I'm just heading towards the middle and hopefully we can get in it. So now I've thrown Carl the bow line, if you can see, because the boat drifted into the mud opposite the lock landing. And underneath where you go into the locks, there's a sill, and we don't want to get caught on that either. So he's going to bow haul it into the lock, which means pulling it in with a rope. So we're in the lock. Gosh, that was scary. I was on the boat on my own. I thought, what if I get stuck? What will I do? Because I'm not very good with the boat pole. Eek. Poor Carl's had to do a lot of walking. It's about a mile long pound. So you let some water in, but not hardly enough. So anyway, we made it. So hopefully we're going to check every pound now that we go through to make sure that it's got enough water in it. Because we thought as we left, this looks a bit low, like I said. So, oh well, we made it. Hopefully no damage caused, because that's our biggest worry, is doing some damage to the boat. There is a little bit of a funny rattle since we've been going, but hopefully it will clear. Looking on. We have checked the boat. All seems well now, so we're carrying on. We'll try to get into Leicester. I think we're like in Leicester. 3 lock keepers. Look at all these boys and girls.
Morning.
Morning. And now we're heading on to the River Soar. So there's warning boards because it floods. Leicester Ring Road.
CRT volunteers.
We've got some CRT volunteers. We've just told them about the pound. But it's a bit low and he says he's not walking that far. Don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah. It's very pretty round here. Didn't expect that. Probably. Than
That's it, yeah. You alright? You want it again?
You having fun? You enjoying it? It's good, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Have fun. Oh, is it a race? Earlier on, someone warned us that there was a sunken boat that had been vandalised and set alight and sunk. And this is it, right on the bend. Sad sight, isn't it? Someone's pride and joy. So I don't know if that's true, but it does look like it's been on fire. And it's obviously a sunken boat. So that's going to have to be recovered at some point. It's really clever how they do them actually, with the airbags and divers, and it's quite a big operation. Look how clear that is. That means usually there's something around the prop. The lock's just coming up, so we're going to have a look at the weed hatch again. Well, Carl is. And this is what he found round the propeller. So just a bit of rope, eh? You got your radio on? I don't know. I'm always in trouble for not listening to my radio. But I put it in my pocket and I don't hear it. So Aylstone Mill Lock. That was a pretty big tree.
Bad. They clear the bloody lot. I don't get it.
And that over there is Aylstone Meadows, I believe. Yeah, you wouldn't believe that you're almost in the middle of Leicester. So how do they get all there to put graffiti on it? That's St Mary's Mill, I guess. It's better. To another lock now, which is Freeman's Meadow Lock. Yeah, I'm guessing. It looks like there might be a big weir here. And there's also the King's Power Stadium, which is the home of Leicester Football Club. We've got quite a side wind. Well, it looks like a tailwind, but I think it's pushing us slightly into the edge. And this is the weir. So I'm glad it's not pushing us that way. What's all these pylons? Alright. I'm just going to wait here until it's closed the lock gates. It looks really wide out there. I've picked Carl up and we're off up to Leicester now, so it's a very straight bit of river. And on this journey we've only passed 2 boats from Foxton. Not one of them has come through Leicester, so I don't know why. Now we're coming up to Castle Gardens moorings, which is the first lot of moorings, and if you notice they're on floating pontoons. So we want to go on the next ones if we can, because we've had reports of them not being very safe on these moorings. Now we're coming up to Friars Mill moorings, and hopefully we're going to get in just here in front of that little cruiser. And it's right outside the union office. I've actually come to meetings here because I'm a driver's rep for Unite the Union. I've looked outside the window there and thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to be on our boat? And here it is. There you go. Anyway, we're going to have a walk around Leicester now and find something to eat. It's not very often I come into cities and it's really weird. You sit on your boat by the water and then you come into a big city like this. But that's the joy of having a narrowboat or a boat. You can stop in different places. So we've walked to Leicester Market and we're going to have a look in there, except for the closing. It's kind of late on, so they're all shutting up, but we've got some fruit there, but we've got cake on the boat, so I don't think we'd eat the fruit. And this is the town square, so we sat on a bench and watched the fountain, and it was quite peaceful. And then the pigeons caught our attention, and the one in the middle there was trying to attract the other one's attention, I think, because he was doing some fluffing up around her. I'm assuming it's a female, and I'm not sure she's very interested. But he is persistent. And we have a look at the old buildings around Leicester. It's obviously quite an old city. It's nice to see the old mixed in with the new. And we're getting ready for something to eat now. We've had a walk round, and there's a pub here which is called the 1573. It's one of the oldest buildings in Leicester, and it's surrounded by all of these modern high-rise blocks and a shopping centre. And it just looks like a country pub planted in the middle of the town, city. So we're going to go in here and have something to eat, and then have a wander back to the boat. I think we're quite tired now. It's such a lovely old pub that's been restored, which used to be a school. So we have a nice cider, a meal, and then head off back to the boat. That used to be the train station, or is it still the train station? I'm not sure.
Right.
Anyway, back at the moorings now. Just looking where we're going to go tomorrow, and then we're going to have a nice relax on the boat. Tomorrow we're heading off through the other side of Leicester, and first lock is Lock 42. And if you've been through Leicester, through Lock 42, you'll understand what we're going to go through. So thank you very much for watching if you've made it this far, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.